This One's Wife. Have a crap Christmas. How to ruin the festive season. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Halloween is just on the horizon, but that doesn't stop the shops from getting organised in relation to Christmas, which is now less than 2 months away. Indeed, some of your local stores may already have been stocking Christmas decorations, Christmas gifts, etc., and you may already have started to hear some of the Christmas carols. For example, you may have heard, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la." Your glorious narrator very much relishes belting out some Christmas carols and Christmas songs at the appropriate time. I'll perhaps tell you more about that the closer we get to Christmas. A few interesting stories in that vein involving the Ultra. But you may not have given a single thought to Christmas, or you may already have begun your preparatory operations. Somebody else has. This One's Wife has threatened us with an episode, a holiday episode, just say Christmas please, of With Love, Meghan. Whether it appears remains to be seen. But what's this that I can see coming our way? Yes, it is what This One's Wife has been promising for some time, as she has attempted to cause you to salivate with anticipatory desire in respect of her latest offering. It is the As Ever Christmas offerings. Let's have a look at what it's going to be. Well, wasn't that thrilling? No. I should imagine that if you would like to ruin Christmas, here's some pretty handy tips as to how you can do so. As Ever introduces our holiday collection. Ooh, what might that be? Could it be some beautiful baubles expanding the range? Some perfectly crafted ones? I remember a few years ago buying some excellent Christmas baubles from something called Jingle Nog that's at the Grand Central Station in New York. And they were quite expensive, but well worth it. And I had to have them very carefully packed so they didn't break on my return to Tudor Towers. And they still get hung on one of my Christmas trees. I still have the ones that I've bought, and I still get marketing communications from them. I'll probably buy some more next time I'm there. They're really good. So perhaps This One's Wife might expand into that area. Or maybe she's going to provide us with delicious mince pies, of which there are so many different varieties. Possibly Christmas puddings. Who knows what it might be in respect of something Christmas themed. And so we're first of all treated to, yes, there she is, This One's Wife, strolling around with that most Christmassy of fruits, the apple, in a basket, as she's seen wearing a black dress and reaching up to a tree as if to try and con us all into the fact that she regularly goes and picks all of the fruit. Next, she's in the kitchen, and there she is. She's bloop, 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 bloop. She's pouring what looks like entrails, isn't it? Oh no, it's Soylent Red. It's some of her red gloop that she's created into a glass receptacle. And then we have a shot of that really Christmassy dish of what looks like, is it yogurt with some granola and then some berries placed on it? Yes, very Christmassy. And honey. Whenever I have honey, I'm just taken back to my childhood Christmases, aren't you? shot of some honey, and oh, there she is. She's basting a turkey. Well, yes, we have turkeys at Christmas. That's fair enough. I doubt she's actually cooked that turkey, and it looks like it's surrounded by olives. When do you do that at Christmas? And then there's a table decoration, a shot of 3 of the spreads going into a box. She ties a ribbon round it that matches the colour of the dress that she's wearing, and then she goes over to light a candle and then blows it out with the smug look that only that narcissist can ever muster. Well, so what do we take from that? That the Christmas selection is apples? No. That is the weird gloop stuff with some raspberries. I don't know what that is. I'm just not sure what that is and what that's got to do with Christmas at all. It just looks utterly preposterous, if you ask me. Honey, so honey that she sold before, you can get again. Soylent Red that you could purchase before, you can get again. So I'm not sure how that's a new range. It looks like 3 of the spreads have been put together that you can buy as a gift set. Wow, that's imaginative. And that you can also buy honey to stick over your turkey. Right. And then it looks perhaps that you're able to purchase a candle or something. That's the range. Shite. Imagine if you were to receive any of those things for Christmas. You would automatically assume that either the person hates you or that they basically received it themselves, didn't want it, and have passed it on to you, as like the usual case with those lavender bath crystals that have been going around your family for the last 17 years. This is the best that this one's wife can muster for Christmas. This is what she has basically decided is the holiday range for as ever. It's bollocks. It's unimaginative, and it doesn't actually contain anything new that I can see other than the suggestion that there might be a couple of candles which are infused with the stench of desperation and the sadness of Harry's tears. I understand that in relation to the candles, that there's a signature candle number 84, which smells of water lotus, which I should imagine doesn't smell of anything, sandalwood, and California poppy, which I understand doesn't smell of anything either. So you're buying a sandalwood candle for $64. Ha! You can fuck that shit sky high. And then there's another signature candle, number 519, which smells of Moroccan mint, cardamom, and tea leaves, priced at $64. Okay, yeah, because they really smell of Christmas, don't they? Sandalwood and Moroccan mint and cardamom. Right, okay. So you're getting a sandalwood candle for over $60 that doesn't smell of Christmas. She's useless, isn't she? Absolutely useless. But what you see from the short video that's been shared, of course, on her Instagram is the image that she wants to project of her floating around in the garden, picking apples, because that's a very Christmassy thing to do. And then ultimately prancing around, slopping out the red stuff, being seen tying a bow, and then her blowing out the match, having lit a candle. And it's hilarious because this woman is meant to be an actress, and she is hopeless, isn't she? You see her there, and once again, she is doing what she thinks is the appropriate thing to do, but just comes across as totally smug and so pleased with herself. It absolutely reeks and emanates from every pore of her being just how pleased she is with everything that she does. As I've told you before, it's almost like she's in a film. There's a soundtrack playing, and that she believes that she's the main character and that she's doing it so brilliantly well. I think if you want to ruin anybody's Christmas, all you need to do is purchase one of those pathetic items and send it to somebody, and they'll probably never speak to you again. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for watching.